Hey Skip, how you doing?
Good, Jack. How are you?
Good, man, good. So it's going to be our first of many videos we're going to send out to the fleet. Looking forward to it, and we got a little bit to talk to you about today.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We got Thanksgiving coming up next week.
Thanksgiving's a time that we got to plan very carefully to get you into the house, get you out of the house, go have a good time, and don't put yourself in debt. Take the time that you can afford.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Of course, Thanksgiving is on a Thursday, and we just got just a few short weeks between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and a lot of folks are going to be going home from Thanksgiving really until the first part of the week after.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be a lot of opportunities to make a lot of money that weekend after Thanksgiving.
Right, we killed it last year.
Yep.
Our fleet came out, they worked, we did a great job. Hopefully we'll do the same thing. We'll leave those prime trucks sit at home.
That's right. If you can come out of the house on Friday and Saturday, there'll be some good chance to do something.
Yep. So we got a short time between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and that's why I say it takes real planning to make sure that those trucks stay profitable. You're making money, taking care of your family. That's really important to us. So we can help you. We're here.
Yep. Stay tight with your fleet managers and make sure that you have a solid PTA communicated before you go home. Know where you're going to be parking your trailer. Know where you're going to be parking your truck. Make sure everything is secure before you get there. Make sure that you know exactly what time you're going to be leaving, so we can be planning, the right load to be leaving the house with.
Right, and there are loads, so don't think that there aren't loads available. So we can get you going. If you're available, we'll make sure that you're working.
Okay. And Christmas is right around the corner, so if you plan on going home for Christmas, same deal. Make sure that you stay tight with your fleet manager. Let them know exactly when you want to be there. If you need to make sure that you're there on December 22nd for some plans that you have for your family, or if you need to get home early to make sure you get your Christmas shopping done, make sure that you're communicating that. If you just need to be home by Christmas Eve, make sure they know that too. If you plan on going home for Christmas and New Year's, make sure that you're financially ready to do that.
Yeah.
And if you have the opportunity to be able to come back out and work between the holidays, do that. If you just want to go home for Christmas and truck over New Year's, again, there's going to be a lot of people going home for Christmas all the way through the first week of January. Going to be a lot of freight to be running.
The other thing that I always tell a driver is it's important to plan your time going in, but it's just important to honor that time that you have coming out. So if you tell us that you're coming out the day after Christmas, the expectation from Prime Sales is that we're going to come out the day after Christmas. So make sure that that communication is really solid, really sound, and I think it will benefit you.
Right. Because they're going to be booking freight based on the number of trucks that they're showing available.
Absolutely.
Because they've got customers that are going to be asking for trucks.
Well, and I know I talked to Steve Wicke, the president of Prime, and he told me that, hey, guess what? Customers, Tyson, IBP, both asking, what our availability is going to be. So that's really key. And I think there's a good opportunity to make a lot of money.
Absolutely. And, first and foremost, making sure that you get home safely for the holidays. We've got some high winds here in Missouri today, high winds out in Wyoming and Colorado. We're going to see some weather between now and Thanksgiving, and plenty of weather all across the country all through December too.
Sure.
So make sure that you're staying focused on the task at hand. There's nothing more important than getting home safely to your families for these holidays.
And when you are out in Wyoming, you're in Colorado, they're going to put up those high wind warning signs. Pay attention to that. Know how much weight you got in the wagon, what your weights are, where we can run. And they're going to help you. They're going to put that information out there, so there will be a lot of help there.
Yeah, but don't wait until you feel your trailer blowing around or your tires lifting off the ground to find a place to park. Look ahead. Know what the weather is, know what the winds are. Your fleet managers are going to be letting you know too. Again, stay tight with your fleet manager, communicate that information. They're going to be letting you know, find a safe place to park before you get to that spot.
Right. If you feel that it's unsafe, man, shut down. It's just that simple,
Mm-hmm.
right? So remember this too. It doesn't need to be snowing or raining for these bridges to ice out west. Okay. So you want to pay a lot of attention to that. Remember the trick of reaching out your window, feeling behind the mirror to see if your mirror is iced up. And I'll tell you, that can really save you. So pay a lot of attention.
We've got some really new features with Samsara this year. We now have the ability to see cameras from other carriers on the forward-facing cameras, so we can see road conditions for where our trucks aren't even at. You
Yep.
know, if we've got a storm cell moving in and we don't have any trucks there, we can see what the road conditions are like from other Samsara users before we even get there to, you know, it's gonna help us be able to make safer decisions with our drivers.
Right, it's gonna help us, and it's gonna help you, and that's the key, right? If we can assist you, if we can help you in any way, we're going to do it. So if you get that message from your fleet manager, hey, I think you need to find a spot to shut down, man, take that advice and shut down. We're not telling you to slow you down, we're telling you to keep you safe.
Yep.
Okay, so one other thing I want to talk about real quickly is we have an opportunity again to train. So if you're interested in training, reach out to myself, reach out to Jeff Stone. But we got students. We have students in now, and we haven't had students for a long time, but we do now. So we'll be looking for trainers. So looking forward to your call.
Yep. And get with your fleet manager, Jack, myself, Jeff, anybody, any one of us has the answers. So get with us. We've got students ready.
We're good to go.